You might be wondering, why is it so difficult to express when we're not happy? And the reason is very simple. We question ourselves. We don't fully accept ourselves. We don't listen to our gut feelings. And we don't listen to our intuition. So most of us struggle in this department. And I know it's something that we want to teach our children to do. But the truth is, most adults don't know how to do it. And the simple act of setting healthy boundaries is something that it's often very difficult to most people, just because there is a chance that you may offend someone by putting your feelings first. And learning how to express your feelings when you're not happy in a way that you don't feel any sort of stress on the act of expression actually increases your value, because now you're no longer rejecting a part of yourself. So when someone says something shameful about anything that maybe you have shared with them at one point in your life, and they bring it up and they maybe mock you for feeling that way, it's important that you can say something like, yes, that does affect me because I did go through this and that is part of me, but I'm no longer there. And it's important to be the speaker for your own self. We're often hoping that someone will come and defend us, but it's truly important that first we learn how to speak for ourselves with our friends, with our colleagues, with our family members. And that is the act of setting healthy boundaries. The beauty about boundaries is that boundaries teaches people how to treat you. So we are constantly teaching others on how to treat ourselves. If we continually keep accepting misbehavior from other people, then we are basically allowing that to happen. We can't truly fault other people. The fault is ours for not setting healthy boundaries. So coming into this level of self-worth and self-realization that it is your birthright to be treated well, especially when you treat others really well, it's part of realizing your own worthiness. When you don't follow your intuition, when you don't follow your gut feelings, but instead you follow that small mind, also called the ego, in this case, was acting from a place of fear, because that's what ego does. Ego makes you stay in the state of fear. The universe will come and cut it off for you if you don't do it yourself. And the reason why it does is because the universe doesn't want to see anyone suffer. So the second you are suffering and you are not speaking up for yourself because you are in this place of ego, which is the place of fear, and not listening to your intuition or your gut feelings. The truth is, when we are not honoring ourselves, we're not honoring the universe, because the universe created us. And the universe knows about all our gifts and abilities. And if we're not honoring that, because it was given by the universe, so if they see that you're just being too humble or too kind when someone is trying to break your spirit, don't allow it. Here's the thing. The universe wants us to be very compassionate, but compassion with boundaries. And that means when you are known to be extremely compassionate, extremely kind and empathetic, you also become susceptible to be taken advantage. The key here is to never be in imbalance. So you want to be kind, but you want to be kind to yourself at the same time. The second you stop being kind to yourself only to be kind to someone else, then there's an unbalance. And this balance is tricky, but it gets easier the more you focus on giving it to yourself first. But if you only give it to yourself and you don't give it to others, then you run the chance of becoming a bit too self-absorbed, right? And that is not good, because kindness attracts good karma. But at the same time, kindness attracts a lot of people that wants to take from you. So it's about maintaining that balance and give it to people, but make sure that the people that you're giving are worthy of your love.